Glad to have you with us from Miami Gardens, Florida. A perfect evening for college football. Fans already showing to you as the Canes are ready to tee it up and get this season started. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. The Volunteers about to kick it away and get this season started. He's going to try his luck from the end zone. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First down here for the offense. Quarterback will audible. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Williams will pass. Quarterback adapting. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
Nice job by the quarterback trying to buy time and scrambling to the right, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
Offenses know and work on it all week. Third downs. We got to be really, really good. This offense not good on this 3rd down. It could come back to bite.
4th down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And he doesn't field it cleanly. It's loose.
And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position. Defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football in that play.
Leaves it with the back. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And offenses want to continue to feature the run. They want balance. Even if it's not super successful, you can take it little bit at a time just to keep that defense honest.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. He finds his man. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the 1st down.
42 Spider. On 3rd and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Ball's at the 29. They'll keep the offense out there and go for it. On 4th down, trying to find his man. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not.
And listen, quarterbacks run more nowadays, and we see more of it, but they do have a tendency, because they are a quarterback, to cough it up a little bit. But how about the man he said, I got this, and jumps back on it, make sure he covers that thing up so he didn't make a bad play for his offense.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Most offensive schemes are predicated on first down productivity. That will not go down as a productive first down play.
No, it will not, Reese. Give this defensive line credit because they were able to get penetration right off the snap and force a negative play.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Looking for a gap. It's Lewis. And they'll bring him to the ground. Short gain. Sometimes people say, if you're good enough, what's the big deal about going on the road? Well, if you're not careful, you might find out in a spot like this one, guys.
Yeah, no doubt about it. This is a hostile environment, and you know you're going to be getting the opponent's A-game for this one. They've circled this one all off-season, so they better be ready to bring it today, Dave.
And that pass is intercepted. He'll try to take it back. He'll go out of bounds at the 4-yard line, and he almost had a pick six.
How about that? I mean, they knew this defense was good defending the pass, but that had more to do with who's in the secondary, not necessarily who's up front. David, his best Pollock impersonation, picking that one off.
Yeah, baby, you don't get many opportunities to drop in coverage. You don't get many balls thrown your way, but when you do, you want to make sure you take advantage, showing off the athletic ability, showing the hands. The big defensive lineman comes up with the INT.
And they swarm him under. Second and goal coming up. Give to the big fullback. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
Man, that hurts because second down, you got everything in front of you, the whole playbook open. Now you get a lost yardage play. Now it's third down. Now it puts those feet to the fire a little bit more. Now you better come up with something you really love in this area of the field.
They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Needs to get it in the end zone on third and goal. And he's got it! Touchdown, Miami!
And that's what I love about empty sets and formations on offense is that when you spread the defense out, you create bigger lanes to throw into. You saw it right there.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick strike offense on that 3-play scoring drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss. after that touchdown drive. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. There's a difference between being methodical and thorough and slow. They were slow, and they got the flag. A first down for the offense. They're going to take another delay of game penalty. You just can't have these types of mistakes. Listen to this crowd just shaking the girders of this place, trying to help their defense. He lets it fly. Fires it into traffic and is picked off. Taking it the other way. At the 30. And he was finding space, and he took it all the way back to the 22.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision making.
And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity.
Get set, get set. Slide 22. Slide 22. Yep.
He'll try it again. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down.
Now, I love when players understand situations and they understand where the first down marker is and they understand where I got to get to. A lot of people you'll see run north-south and try to bounce out wide and make big plays. Sometimes it's not about making big plays. Sometimes it's about getting that first down to make sure I get an extra set of downs instead of trying to make those big touchdown runs.
Now down to the 12-yard line. It's first down. The offense showing motion from the tight end, trying to get a read on the D. On the ground, it's Allen. Pickup of 1. It's down at the 11.
Picks up 1. Brings up second down. That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Miami 7, Tennessee 0.
Second down here as they go back to work after the break. He's looking to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
This pass rush is serious, man. When you watch them on film, they do a nice job in the back end, taking away all the throws downfield. He's trying to get to his check down, but that pressure, it gets to him, and they force the incomplete.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Running back searching for a hole. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th.
Now, a 4th down.
They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. And he'll boot one from the right hash. He ought to be able to navigate that angle from this distance. Not a chance. Missed it. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys.
Well, that's one the kicker would like to have back. That's a kick he should be making in his sleep.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. The delay of game pushes the offense back. And I don't think they got it snapped before the play clock ran out. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Glad to have you with us from Miami Gardens, Florida. A perfect evening for college football. Fans already showing to you as the Canes are ready to tee it up and get this season started. We believe we've got a great one in store today, and we've got a team that makes it into the top 25. Now when you go on the road, that's when you prove you belong. As we'll see, the number 16 team in the country, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Canes will kick it off to get us underway. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. I guess it could have been worse on that return. He goes out of bounds at the 15. They challenge this crowd to bring the energy, and I'd say they're doing that. Scanning the field, it's Sellers. A little screen to the running back. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. They make the stop, but not before the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. The Volunteers moving quickly to the line.
Watching this Tennessee running back, man, he just runs with so much purpose, and it reminds me of guys that I used to play against, Jamal Lewis and Travis Henry, two great ball running backs that used to really test the physicality of our Gator defenses and some of those great games we had back in the late 90s. This dude right here, man, he just wears you down every single carry.
They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
And you're going to hear this guy's name a lot. They're going to ride the big fella. He's such a stud. They're going to build the offense around him. This is just game one, but you're going to get a lot of big runs from this cat.
Looking for space, it's Lewis. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down.
You've got to be loving what you're seeing from your offense here on the opening drive of this game. They're in a really nice rhythm. They've got real good balance going on right now, and they've got the defense on their heels.
Barely 2 minutes into the game, and they're already in the red zone. It's 1st and 10 from the 20. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. That pass is incomplete. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
Throws to the wideout. Can't quite make the connection there. Might have led him a little too much. They were really starting to put a drive together. After a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Quarterback floating away from pressure. He's got his man. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. 1st and goal from the 8. The crowd getting behind this defense as they try to get a stop in the red zone. They're going to throw it again. Fires into the end zone. Oh, picked off. He's out of bounds, showing off the hands on the pick, and then the nifty moves on a terrific return.
All right, good news. The game just got started. There's still a lot of football left to play. The bad news is, though, you've already now turned it over and handed the defense an interception. Quarterback's going to have to be more dialed in with his decision-making in this game.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He'll push his way out to the 38, pickup of 3.
All right, well, the offense here, they're trying to get this run game established. They obviously don't break off a long run there, but they're just trying to find their footing at this point.
After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Williams looking for a man. Bought a little time, lets it go. It's complete on the right side. And he picks up the first down, but he will remember the price he paid after that hit. Good job by the receiver there, not to run into coverage, but to find a spot that the quarterback can throw him the ball.
Yeah, on those types of routes, Reese, they say if you're looking, you're booking. So if that's man coverage, the receiver's staring at the quarterback all the way across the field. That time, the receiver didn't give the quarterback his eyes, so they were on the same page. They both knew it was zone, and they executed that perfectly.
And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down.
So as a defensive guy, they line up in a formation. You know they're heavy on one side, and then all of a sudden, boom, 2 guys pull, and they go the other direction. So you can't really load up and play that. That counter keeps you off balance as a defense. It makes you really be honest.
They can really be aggressive after that last play. It's 2nd and 3. Now on the option. Now the toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. Just moving those chains the way Frank Gore did back in the day.
Frank Gore, Willis McGahee, Edgerrin James, so many elite backs in Miami history. Finding that guy that you can give the ball to that's reliable, important part of the Canes tradition.
They're going to go right back to him on first down. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. Flushed out of the pocket. Gets rid of it. Fires to the big fella. And he'll be brought down.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
Williams will pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Quarterback checking the play. On 4th down, they'll pass for it. Dances away. Hit as he throws. That ball never had a chance, and they'll turn it over on downs.
I love when defenses are smart enough to swat the ball down. Don't go for the pick, especially on 4th down. They knock it down. You get the ball anyways. Nice job by the defender.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. They'll try to get outside. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the first quarter.
That's the end of the first quarter. And after one, we're tied 0-0.
Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Right back to the well. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. And the ball's racing to the line in a hurry up. He's got it. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop. trying to cap this drive with the pass. And that one is picked up in the end zone. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
You got to be sharp in the red zone. You can't turn the football over in the red zone. You got to be crisp. You got to be on time. You could tell the QB wasn't on time. The defender made him pay. Nice interception, stealing points now off the board.
Williams looking for a man. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on second down. He's looking to throw. Setting up the screen. Finally run out of bounds, but he has this offense rolling with a first down.
Well, they pick up the first down there on the screen. I love the offensive line there, allowing the pass rush to get way up the field. They completely baited their guys, made them think that they got beaten, that they were going to get the sack, and then they sneak the running back screen right in behind them and pick up the first.
Found a little bit of running room, knocked down at the 24 after a pickup of 4.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
Looking for a crease. It's Allen. At the 35, he's open. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game going.
Motion from the offense. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs. But I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. Movement here from the tight end. Williams will pass. He lobs one high down the left side. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds his man. It's Little. And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down.
There's a reason 3rd down is called the money down. What a great find by the quarterback. Great job finding his receiver. At the end of the game, you look at 3rd down percentages. It tells a huge story, and it goes a long way in deciding who wins a football game.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. And the Hurricanes come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll run it. Showing off the arm. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there.
And this guy is elite. There's a reason why he starts in this offense. You just saw the speed and the open field running ability on that last play. And this is a guy that is going to be key to the entire season for this offense.
Comes out throwing on first down. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
That's how you blow up the screen pass here on defense. You got to hit the quarterback fast, force the incompletion.
Now on second down after the incompletion. He's looking to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Finds a man on the right. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Let's see if they can put the defense on its heels in 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Looked like the offense had a chance for a big play there, but the running back just could not reel that ball in.
Second and 10 after the previous play. They'll leave it with him. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, there was just nowhere to go for the runner on that last play. Just way too much penetration up front, and as a result, they lose yardage.
12th play of the drive coming up, but they've got a long way to go here on third down. He caught it! Takes it to the house! Touchdown, Canes!
Man, I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And they finish it off with a touchdown toss from the 23. The kickoff team out there set to boot it away. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. And boy, they missed an opportunity last time throwing that pick in the red zone, David.
And you got to put that frustration behind you. You can't turn it over. That's a Cardinals sin. You know better than that, Jesse. You can't take points off the board, but you got to move on.
You do. I think he just got way too overeager down in the red zone that last drive. So just come out here, trust your reads, trust what your coaches have told you to do, and just go out and execute the offense.
Outside the pocket, lets it go. It's caught. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
And it's so hard to be on the run and make an accurate throw. It's just very tough. Very few people can do it. Again, we see the freaks and we see the highlights all the time, but that's a tough thing to do. He made it look pretty easy.
They've got it at the 36. It's a first and 10. Looking for a man. It's Sellers. He puts a lot of air under it down the sideline. And it's picked off for the third time today. Got some room to run. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
Man, these defenders practice this all week long. It's locating the football with your eyes. Great job being in position, but also how about getting your head around and locating the ball in the air so you can go up, pick it off for the defense.
He'll get rid of it. Got his man. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands. That was right on the borderline. You want to make that quarterback feel you, but the official thought it was a little too much. The roughing the passer penalty. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. He wants to start this drive with a pass. The sure hands. It's Benjamin. Put it right on him. Sweet play. Good pickup, and they'll move the chains with the first down. They'll immediately call timeout.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
Now inside the 20. First and 10 from the 18. Quarterback changing the plays at the line. He'll come out throwing on first down. Here comes the rush, and they've got it wrapped up at the 28. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock.
Timeout.
And that is a huge play for the defense. Offense has it in your red zone. You're trying to knock them out of field goal range. The only way you do that is by creating negative plays, and they get the sack.
Really nice stop there from this senior leader. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half.
Oh, man, there's some big hitting going on in the trenches right now. This defense, they take a lot of pride in stopping the run. Let's keep our eye on them throughout the course of the game and see if they can contain this running attack.
Fires to the wideout. It's complete. And he won't be able to get in as the defense gets him down at the 1. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Williams looking for a man. What a snag by the defense. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays.
Well, coming into this game, this offense knew that points were going to be at a premium. If you can't score touchdowns down here in the red zone, you at least got to come away with field goals, but you can't do that if you're throwing interceptions. That's just poor execution by the offense.
One more snap coming before halftime. Off the play fake on first down. Looking deep down the right side. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. Will kick it off to start the second half. Fair catch called for and made. The Hurricane offense looking to gather a little more strength. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll try it over the left side. On the move at the 30. Running toward the tape. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
How about the left side of the line getting off the ball, creating some holes for that running back to get through, make the big play on the handoff to the left.
When something works that well, you might as well go right back to it. I mean, they showed no indication that they could stop it.
I like to go back to it and hurry up. Get to the line of scrimmage quick, run it again.
Fast motion from the offense. They go to the ground. And maybe they want to try somewhere else because there is nothing doing in the middle of this defense.
If you're going to stop the run game, you better be physical up front on the defensive line. They've got some maulers. They've got some dudes with bad intentions. Nice play there.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Williams will pass. It's complete to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time and get to that first down marker.
And just no hesitation there by the quarterback, right? Primary target not open, so find your check down. Where's my running back? Yeah, I know I'm under pressure, and I know I'm going to get hit, but I'm not taking a sack. I'm going to find a way for us to get a few extra yards here.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense, or... Listen, you can spin on the other side. This offense has really been bad.
The Canes will punt this one away. He ought to be able to use his first punt to pin him deep. Fourth down, and the punt team sends it the other way. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Ready to go to work the big orange offense on the field. Man, oh man, these offenses just haven't been able to find any room to get things going, David.
And to quote the great philosopher, Reese Davis, this is very ungood. Just nothing working for this offense, Palmer. They got to find something.
Well, the plays look good against the scout team during the week in practice, but they have just not been able to find a rhythm against this defense today.
Trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking for a man, it's Sellers. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players, they jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive, going and getting that pick, creating some big mojo for your team.
Does life get any better than this for an offense to start a drive with a 1st and goal? They'll try to get it in with the run. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Hurricane! A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Buffalo is in front. They've represented Western New York so well today, they still have to finish the job, and that's not a given. They are up by just 1 over UMass. We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. The Volunteer offense is back, and they hope it's touchdown time in Tennessee. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse. He uncorks one deep. And that makes 5 interceptions in this one. The nightmare is alive. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Wide receivers, you know, they might at least have a hint of D-man, right? Like they're always open, aren't they, according to them? It's hard to be a quarterback because when they do throw that hand up there, you want to throw them the football. You want them to have confidence. You want to force feed them. You want them to really have that confidence at an all-time high. Sometimes you force them a little bit too much. The defense takes advantage like they did right now.
Quarterback checking off. Running to the left. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Williams looking for a man. Quick strike complete. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
Yeah, and you see running backs in today's football, they play a wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. And that pass picked off. Not a lot of room on the return, but he'd already gotten the most important thing, the ball, and they have it at the 46.
Really nice job there by the defense because I think they baited the QB into trying to fit that one in over the middle of the field. Remember, it's a big zone coverage. They've all got their eyes on him back there in the pocket, and they just let him feel like maybe I can fit this football in. Not so fast. They come away with the pick.
Tennessee ready to go to work the Big Orange offense on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen. And it'll be a pickup of 9. They're facing a 3rd and 1. And the Volunteers come to the line in the hurry-up. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. He's going to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Fires to the middle. He's got it. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. 1st and goal and a great opportunity to slice into this lead. Around the end, it's Selden. And this was just a low man wins battle right on the doorstep of the goal line, and the defense comes up with the stop. On 2nd down, wants to throw it. He makes a grab, and he will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And, man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down, but this is a great start to getting back in this ball game.
They want to throw it. Now adjusting. And he intercepts it.
The 2-point attempt is no good. That keeps the score. Miami 14, Tennessee 6.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
Set to kick it off.
No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. And here comes that Miami offense back onto the field. One of the most valuable things a quarterback can have, David, short-term memory. Just forget that last pick.
You're dang right. Clear the mechanism. It's over, move it behind you. Some players can't do that real well, and it leads to more mistakes, Jesse. You got to just forget about it and move on.
And I think the coaching staff can help him too, David. I think you can get the running game going here and also give him some easy throws.
Throws to the tight end. Just too much juice on that one as he airmails his receiver out of bounds.
Well, the good news is he did a nice job reading the coverage. He knew exactly where to go with the football that time. Just a little bit too much on that pass. You wonder if that's just nerves. He's got to settle himself down a little bit.
Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1.
This offensive line better figure out a plan for this D tackle. He is tough to block with one guy. You might want to start double teaming him. He's going to be a problem moving forward. You saw all of his ability on that last one.
They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Great job by the defense dialing up some pressure on 3rd down. They hit the quarterback and forced the incompletion.
And the Canes will line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Running it back, it's Matthews. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch.
And the Tennessee
Every yardage you can and help out the offense. And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. They'll try the run. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter.
That's the end of the 3rd quarter of play. With the score, Miami 14, Tennessee 6.
Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. He's looking to throw. They're trying to get to it. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. And the offense sprung a big-time leak, and the quarterback went down.
And when you're throwing the football, you're trying to stop the best athletes in the world from getting to your quarterback. They're going to get there. They're pinning their ears back, get to the QB, get the sack.
And the DB forcing the incomplete pass with the deflection.
And now such a tough situation. Late in this game, you're trailing, but now it's 4th and long. Like, it's one thing if it's 4th and short. This makes it even more difficult. You got to have something dialed up you feel really great about.
It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's not afraid to go deep. Makes the grab on the right. The Volunteers headed quickly to the line.
That's a great example of the receiver knowing exactly where the 1st down marker is. He got the depth he needed to get, so once he was able to make the catch, he already knew he had it. Now, a fresh set of downs.
Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And imagine the defense in this scenario, right? You're up by one possession. You need to get to the quarterback. You've got to affect him. You're going to blitz, or you're going to try to win one-on-one up front. They did it that time. Hit.
Fires into traffic. It's picked off.
And that just kind of caps off this day. It's been a day with not a lot of rhythm, not a lot of timing, not a lot of guys on the same page, and they weren't right there, and the quarterback throws an INT, and this one is not looking good.
The give to the back. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17.
Well, the offense has the lead, and we call this 4-minute offense. This is a situation that teams around the country practice, having the lead late in the game and needing to ice it by running the football and throwing high-percentage passes.
Catch in the middle. It's Benjamin. And it's on the ground. Oh, it looks as if the defense got it. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
And that was the biggest play of the game. They've got the lead offensively. They're trying to run this thing out. He coughs it up. The defense jumps on it, and all of a sudden, this game has a different feel.
From the gun, give on the inside. Ran through the contact. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the offense knows the task ahead. They're down 8. It's first and goal. They need a touchdown and the 2. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Volunteer! The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Now they'll try to tie it up with the 2 late. Takes a snap, wants to throw. Almost had the completion, just missed it. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. Boy, they hope that one doesn't come back to bite them. A kickoff out of bounds right after you've taken the lead here in the 4th quarter, and all they need is a field goal to go back on top. First down here for the offense. Smart move to keep it on the ground. Turns it on in midfield. He's loose. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, the defense didn't blitz. They didn't have everybody in gaps, and the offensive line took advantage at the point of attack, getting some push, opening up a hole, and the offense ripping off a nice run there.
Now let's see if they can follow up that huge play. First and 10 from the 23. They move the tight end all over. They'll go to the counter play. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
This offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the first down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Wide out in motion. Looking for room, it's Allen. And he's knocked down, but not before moving the chains.
Yeah, it's make or break time for this defense. Now, they got to get a stop. And if that's bringing more bodies in, bringing more beef in, they're running the football right up the gut, right at you. They're not going to throw the football in this situation. Time to be more physical and get this big stop.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
29 Philly. 2-9 Philly.
We've reached the 2-minute warning in this offense, trying to milk this clock and keep time on their side.
On the
The Hurricanes with the 1st and 10.
green 25.
They'll put the tight end in motion. Quick handoff. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone.
Easy.
Gonna run it. It's Allen. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. Give him 105 yards rushing, and he has busted the century mark in this season opener. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Handoff to the fullback. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, how about that play call? 3rd down, turn it around, hand it to the big fella, your fullback, and he does the work to get the 1st.
Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the offense grateful for that penalty if they can just move it 1 more yard to get it in. This quarterback happy enough to take a knee and head to the locker room, but the defense still does have a couple of timeouts if they want to use them. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. And it looks as if the offense will just take a knee. We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.